Arjun has a combination of systems, but as a single entity, faces many challenges primarily due to its weight and width. Former Director General Mechanized Forces Lieutenant Gen A.B. Shivani, retired, tells me that the greatest challenge for Arjun is its deployability and restricted employability in open desert terrain, all because of its weight. It lacks operational and strategic mobility, which limits its employment options besides sustenance and logistics challenges, he told me. Colonel Ajay Singh, retired, an armored corps officer, who has seen the Arjun MBT in action, tells me that the indigenous system is a beautiful machine. The Arjun MBT has an excellent 120mm rifled gun and a fine fire and control system, he says. Singh is all praise for Arjun's ergonomics, saying that it provides the crew most comfort and ease of operation. But the 68 tons is too heavy for it to have any strategic mobility, Colonel Singh says, adding that contrary to the belief that the tank is APT for deserts, it is more suited for semi-desert terrains. Globally, the trend in Western nations is to build heavier, bigger MBTs that give more firepower and protection to the crew. This, despite the fact that there is an increasing focus on new warfare. The recent conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia showed what the future of warfare would be, along with the reduced operational capabilities of traditional war-fighting machines. You still see the trend in the Western armies of having bigger tanks than ever. The Challenger 2 of the British, weighing 62.5 ton, and having a 120mm rifled gun, firing armor-piercing and high-explosive ammunition, is one such example. According to defense expert Ben Harry, the British Army continues to argue the case for heavy armor in the future conflict landscape, at least till 2040, despite NATO and their increasing focus on hybrid threats. The UK is working on a new tank, the Challenger 3. It would be heavier than the Challenger 2, which has a combat-ready weight of 75 tons. The Leopard 2A7 Plus, the latest MBT of Germany, has a weight of 67.5 tons. The latest MBT of the US, Abrams M1A2 SCPV-3 tank, an upgraded version of the combat-proven Abrams M1A2, weighs a massive 73.6 tons. Its weight has been a concern in the US Army. The Merkava MK4, the latest Israeli MBT, weighs a massive 65 tons. So if, globally, advanced armies are going in for heavier tanks, then why has India chosen a different path? But before we come to that, remember that the latest Russian tank, the Armata, weighs just 48.5 tons, still heavier than the T-90, 46 tons, it will replace.